Hello everyone and welcome to this new format of Agrumare Regina. This project was born to bring a future look at the main beverage categories. And to do this, we will have a global reference for the beverage industry as a travel companion, Mr. Alex Beckett. Alex, thanks for here we are. So Alex, thanks for being with us today. It's a real pleasure and honor to have such an important let's say guy in the industry. So really thanks for your time
Thank you.
for being with us.
Good to be here. Nice to be here. Thank you.
Good, good. So this idea was born actually in the COVID era to have to bring a bit the world to the screen of each of us, since connection is somehow less intensive than before. So one not to bring the world in our personal screen. So let me present you shortly Alex and the company he's working for. Alex is the global food and drink analyst of Mintel. Mintel, as we know, is the global leader provider of database, analysis, and forecast for consumer product. Specifically, Alex is responsible for tracking consumer and innovation trend in a wide range of categories in the food and beverage arena. So Alex is really one of the most competent guy when we talk about consumer product with a special focus on the food and beverage. In each short episode, we will ask Alex a key question. What is the future of the main categories of drinks? We will talk about flavored water, carbonated soft drinks, ready-to-drink tea, juice, and nectars. So let's jump immediately in the first episode where we ask Alex to talk about the future of sparkling flavored waters. So what people expect from this category and what drives them to switch to a flavored water, maybe moving from water or from carbonated drinks to this new category. So Alex, long story short, let's start. And the first question is, what is this category? What represents today in the industry?
Okay, so flavored sparkling waters, to define them, I guess we're talking about a drink which is mainly water, it's carbonated, and it's typically very low or free of sugar. And they're lighter in flavor and lighter in color than carbonated soft drinks. And most importantly, they are labeled as being a water on the packaging.
So good. So something more than water, something less than carbonated drinks.
Yeah.
And so thanks for this short but precise description. And looking at the present days, according to you, what is the positioning of these categories? Or in other words, why consumers are interested in carbonated flavored waters?
This is a really interesting category. In the US, flavored sparkling waters are thriving. They're growing really fast. A lot of big brand investment in them. They are much lower in profile in Europe at the moment, but they are faring well in the UK. This is important because in Europe we tend to follow soft drink trends from the US, but we're about 3-4 years behind. So flavored sparkling waters is a key area to watch. They promise to deliver future growth in Europe, though, as more consumers are switching out of carbonated soft drinks and they're looking for a drink that is flavorful yet also healthier than carbonated soft drinks. And it's a low calorie sparkling alternative. And we see that brands are learning that consumers want interesting yet less intensely flavored sparkling waters. So less, not big, heavy flavors. Less is more. Ultimately, if consumers wanted a big flavor, they wouldn't choose to buy a water in the first place.
Clear. So clear. So it's clear that a consumer wants something more than water, but as you just say, they are looking for something less than maybe nectar or a juice drink base. So quite clear. It's interesting, according to me, to see how this category is not so global present in the same way. So if you think about, for example, Italy, where Agrumare Regina is based, for example, this category is not so strong on the shelf. So it's interesting to see how when you move just very close, for example, to France, in the supermarket, they have much more presence. According to you, what is one of the main reasons why this category is so different in each region? You say in the US they are much stronger than Europe, but also inside Europe they have a different potential. What is, according to you, the main reason of this difference?
I think the main reason is health and wellness. Consumers are looking for drinks which they know are better for their diets, are lower in sugar, yet they still have that fun, pleasurable flavor. Health and wellness needs are influencing consumer choice in soft drinks overall, but flavor is an essential purchase driver. It's flavor that makes people buy drinks. Flavored sparkling water is perfectly positioned to offer these intrinsic qualities. People know, we all know we should drink more water, but at the same time, we want it to be an enjoyable experience. And what's really important to remember is it's the likes of Coca-Cola, PepsiCo, Nestle Waters, the biggest soft drinks companies in the world, are investing large sums in sparkling waters. And that will impact what we see coming into mainstream retail. So the scale, the distribution, the marketing power of these giant companies means that they have a huge influence on innovation trends, and therefore they can shape consumer spending behavior. But the success will be built on offering the right flavor profile. They've got to get the flavor right in the right packaging format. Okay, with people being worried more about plastic bottles now, and even with added health benefits like added vitamins and nutrients, more important now. So, functional waters which have added health boosts in them, build on that natural health halo that waters already offer. But functional ingredients like electrolytes, your key minerals, they can't afford to compromise on the flavor. It's a very exciting category.
Yeah, yeah. And I was thinking also where you were talking about the difference between water and this other category, that in some countries the consumption of water is very big. So, for example, thinking about Italy, which is of course our for Agrumare is where we are based, and then we know very well the market. Italy is one of the biggest market for consumption per capita of water. So maybe there is this kind of trade-off between water and flavored water consumption. Maybe we don't need so much to switch from other categories to water since we are already consuming water. So it makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now let's move on the real focus of this interview, Alex, the future. So in your opinion, what are the spaces for growth in this category? What do consumers expect? What do beverage brands should do in order to be more strong in this category? We see that a lot of brands are not investing, for example, nowadays in this category, but the big brands that you just named, they are doing it. So, according to you, what is the space for improving and for growing in this category?
I would say the space is offering zero sugar, sparkling water, but with a flavor ingredients where the ingredient is named. It's from a specific region, and we're talking about two flavors that complement each other. One flavor probably would be familiar, like a regular citrus fruit. The other flavor possibly more unusual and adventurous and alternative to capture the consumer interest in trying something new flavor combinations. And I really think adding vitamins or highlighting the vitamin content if you're using juice as the flavor in the sparkling water, vitamin C, for example, being really in demand right now, that's the future.
So very, very interesting. I mean, if I was a beverage producer, final beverage producer, I would start, let's say, taking this suggestion of you and bringing into my marketing or R&D team to develop something new. So it was really concrete. And Alex, this is one of the main reasons why we wanted to talk with you about this category, because we think that the beverage producer should be a bit more brave from a certain point of view, reading the what the market is telling us, what consumers are expecting, and bringing some news on the chat. So really thanks for your analysis and thought. Thanks also to Mintel for providing us this special moment, and thanks to those who followed us. Don't hesitate to contact us on LinkedIn or anywhere for more information. So thanks again, Alex, and let me say to all of our viewers that we see in the next episode.